Hey guys, it's Karen with Love Your Land with a very, very short video. Okay, so what day was it? Monday morning, or Sunday night actually. I posted a picture of all my tomato seedlings in one of those little domes over there in the grow area. Posted it on Facebook, and in the morning, I had a comment from, I think it's a guy, Ace Ventura's. Pretty sure that's not his real name. But anyway, I had a comment from him with a suggestion that next time, because these are so frail, and they really are, he said next time, instead of filling your pot all the way up to the top with soil, only fill it halfway with soil. And then that way, as the seedling grows, you can backfill it with soil and sturdy them up. I don't know why I have never done this before. It has never crossed my mind to do this. And I mean, at this stage, it's never crossed my mind to do it. And why that is so weird to me is because when I transplant tomato seedlings, you know, I'll wait until this guy is about like that big. So second set of true leaves somewhere in there. But I go from this size pot straight to this. And the reason why is because I take this actually, and I only put like 2 inches of soil down there. Kind of like the concept tube is suggesting. I put 2 inches of soil down there, and then I take the seedling and I plant it way down low, and I bury it, that whole stem, well, it's only that big, but I bury the whole stem all the way up to the first rung of leaves or stems. And the reason that I do that is because, and then as the plant grows up, I'm backfilling soil the entire time. So the reason I do that, and the reason you should do this, is because anywhere a tomato stem is buried under soil, it's going to grow roots off of it. So it's going to make for a sturdier plant. I mean, not sturdier. It's going to make for a healthier plant, more substantial root system, which is what you're going for. In this stage, though, in the little seedling stage, his idea, I mean, I'm calling it. It is the best tomato seed starting idea suggestion ever. I really think it is, because beyond germination, the most important thing for these little plants to be able to do is to grow a healthy root system. I mean, I knew this. This is not news to me, but this concept of doing the same thing in this pot as I've been doing in these has somehow escaped me, and I don't know how. But from now on, that is going to be how I do my seed starting videos for tomatoes. Peppers will grow some roots off of the stems, but not as much as tomatoes. Tomatoes are probably the number one. Maybe potatoes. That's another one where you could take a big barrel, like pretend this is huge, and you only put a little bit of soil down there, put your potato pieces down there, and then as that plant grows, you backfill it with soil, because anywhere that stem is buried, it's going to grow tubers, actually, in that case. But in this case, we just want roots. And the reason I keep holding up this pot is that I haven't even explained this yet. So this is what I always do. Not anymore. Going forward, I'm going to do what Ace Ventura's suggested. But what's weird is on the 4th, so just a few days before he made that suggestion, I had started 3 more little pots of tomato seeds. And for whatever reason, I decided I don't really need to waste that soil. I'm going to only put it up to here. I'm only going to fill it halfway. And I'm so glad I did. Even though I didn't have the full idea in my head of what he was suggesting, I do now have 3 pots that as these sprout, and this has 2 of them have sprouted, that's cool. I'll be able to backfill this all the way up with soil and do the same thing for these stems and for the root system, the overall root system for these plants, while they're in this little pot that I do once I transplant them into these. So I hope that makes sense. So bottom line is, when you start your seeds in your little pots, only fill them halfway with soil. Plant your little seeds in there, and then as your tomato plant seedlings grow, backfill it with soil. You know, so you bring it all the way up. Never bury the leaves, but backfill the soil as the tomato plant, you know, once it gets up over this, put more soil in there. And you'll have a stronger root system that's starting right off the bat, rather than waiting until, you know, you're transplanting them to a bigger pot. That's it. Pretty easy. I don't know why it never occurred to me before, but I'm just grateful that he pointed it out, because I think it is, like I said, absolutely the best tomato seed starting tip I've ever heard of. So if you have any questions, post a comment below or go over to Facebook and ask me there, and I will answer you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.